Welcome everyone to a new Let's Play series, Total War Attila. So this is the first time I will actually play this game, and I hope that you will like this. If people support this, please subscribe or like in the comments, and of course, let me know. So with that, with no further ado, let's get into this game. So I have experience with plenty of other Total War games. However, Attila is the first of the, let's say, the newer Total War games that I haven't tried yet. So I'm picking this one up and see how it goes. This is the first actual campaign that I conduct. I've already done the prologue, and with that, I think that I know kind of how to expect. So let's get into the grand campaign. So my settings, I've set everything at the highest possible level for my computer. So what would be interesting for a new campaign? We have the nomadic tribes, like the Huns. Those might be interesting, but I think that I will leave them be for now. We have the Roman empires, the Western and the Eastern. I think that the Western Roman Empire might be very interesting actually, because it fell, of course, in real life, so it would be nice to see whether we can do better. On the other hand, it's also a huge empire with its issues and troubles, but it also might make things a bit too easy, I'm afraid. But perhaps also not. So apparently they have imperial legions, can levy units from friendly hordes passing through Roman territory. Okay. And they have cultural integration as a trait, which is lowering upkeep costs for non-Roman military units, and a constant immigration and a public order penalty for that. Okay, whatever that would mean, I still have to figure out. So the Eastern Roman Empire is more of an economical powerhouse, probably familiar to you all. Then we have the Sassanid Empire. It has the cultural trait of Grand School, which improves sanitation, and King of Kings, which improves the income from puppet states, and puppet state levies +3 of each type of levy units. Okay, interesting. The Great Migrators, those are plenty of different kingdoms: the Alads, Swabens, Vandals, Ostrogoths, and the Visigoths. So they all have the Great Migration traits, I believe. Yeah, they all have that. So that is a +250 growth when initiating a migration or resettling. And they have blood money for the Visigoths. Okay, so for standard food, +500 income for tributary states. Inheritance of Rome. We can recruit the Roman units and settlements with Roman military buildings. And we have the Vandals, Sea of the Vandals. Can recruit superior quality naval units and have increased income for raiding and sacking of towns and provinces. The Swabens. So they are skilled migrators. It apparently can reduce hoarding costs, or let's say building construction during a hoard. And they have reduced upkeep. For 10 turns if any army that loots or sacks a settlement. Okay, so they're probably kind of raiding clan faction. And then we have the Alans, which have Sarmatian horsemanship, and they apparently gain much more battle experience from cavalry units, and most post-battle casualties for cavalry units, which have routed or withdrawn from battle. Okay. I don't know whether that's super useful. Then we have the barbarian kingdoms, Saxons and the Franks. So they have a building conversion rate reduction, yeah. And the Saxons have like more income and more integrity when raiding. And the Franks have minus 50% penalty from casualties. Okay, and they have increased melee damage. Every 25% casualty suffered in the unit. Okay, so they are kind of almost this, yeah, I don't know, kind of a suicide kamikaze-like tactic that the unit becomes stronger, or that it deals more damage the more it is alert. Then we have the desert kingdoms, the Lakhmids. So they have more sanitation, sun-scorched trait. They have attrition, or they are immune to attrition from desert conditions. They have plus 15 melee attack during desert battles. And they have a fractured faith, which increases public order penalties for religious differences between religions. Okay. And they have the City of Culture, which is subsidized peace and heavenly cities. Actually, this seems like a very interesting faction, to be honest. I mean, I'm not so fond of the huge Sassanid Empire. It seemed to be like, I mean, they might be very nice to play as, but they also seem a bit easy to start out with. Yeah, indeed. And this seems a bit more difficult. And I tend to actually go for more difficult starts, because to be honest, Total War is usually a bit easy. I don't know how this game will be. Maybe it will be difficult. But... Okay, so I will go for the Lakhmids. I hope I will pronounce that correctly. So let's do. I will not want any advice or help. I want limited clothing moves. That's fine. All the safety also fine. Battle limit I like to keep in, because usually sometimes things can go wrong in the game and you have to trick the AI to actually beat him by time. At least it used to be like that with sieges. I might go for hard. Apparently it's plays familiar with Total War, so I'm familiar. I'm actually also experienced, so I could also go for legendary, but I think because of the start it is already hard enough. Apparently you should just go for hard. Okay, without further ado, let's just get started with this faction. Oh, what are the victory objectives? Let's see. Survive until the following date for a minor victory, control 4 settlements, maintain control 3 provinces, and those 3 should be, and resuscitate technologies, and maintain around 60 units in total. And produce the following amount of wealth from all buildings. Okay. Then we can also have a Zoroastrian victory. They are apparently a Zoroastrian. Oh no. Yeah, so Christian, so they can convert like into Zoroastrian faith. Then it's also a bit different. Divine Zoroastrian victory, divine Christian. So they start out as being Christian, so I think we should just do this. I don't know how this works. Okay, you do select it and then it's like the objective. So I would go for a all 90 settlements, that's a bit too much. Let's go for a minor victory. I think that's already a good achievement. Okay, without further ado, let's start this. So, I hope that this game will be nice. It's the first campaign that I try, so please bear with me. I will likely make some mistakes here and there. That's unavoidable. But besides that, I will just hope that it will be fun. I do not have the Blood and Gore DLC yet. I might have that in the future if I like the game. I mean, it's not so expensive and it does give a bit more atmosphere to the game. I do like it. For Rome 2 I do have it, and I liked it, though it was a bit excessive sometimes, I believe. But for this game I don't as of yet. But I might still have it. Let's first see how it goes.
Although a new kingdom, your capital city, Hira, is renowned for its beauty, lauded as a wonder of Arabic culture, causing many tribes to unashamedly place themselves under your protection. The Sassanids, once your sworn foe, now count you as their most powerful strategic assets, no doubt due to your proximity to the Roman border. Only Rome's Ghassanid allies prevent you from capturing the fertile settlements of the Mediterranean coast, and so must be dispatched as soon as possible. Seize these lands on the Sassanids' behalf, and consider converting to Zoroastrianism. Alternatively, take advantage of Persian haughtiness, exploiting the rift caused by your recent conversion to Christianity to break free from your overlords and forge an independent superpower of your own.
Okay. So, this is a time of radical religious change. Nation abandon old traditions and forge new paths almost overnight. Split religious change allow you to exert much greater control in the area. Essential if you wish to access religion-specific buildings, units, victory conditions, technologies, and events. However, these changes are not welcomed by all. Factions following new religions suffer severe public order penalties from the presence of rival faiths. Use priests, technologies, governors, and buildings to cross dissenting voices, and spread your chosen religion across the land. Okay, so let's see how this goes. So the first mission, Chapter 1, Preparation. Make ready your people for war. Okay, so survive till the following date. That should be easy. I mean, we are kind of a serf kingdom, apparently. So,
I am no one.
are we war with this or not? No, I don't think so. Maybe we are. Let's just send out our squad.
Treading softly.
So it does seem that we are starting a bit like handicapped with this faction, because we have an overlord. So we have like 4,000 in the treasury. Let's see what can we build, what should we build. So what is this? Desolate. Okay, so that is I think we can expand here. Maybe we should send a spy towards that. Yeah.
As you command.
Yeah. Well, our first mission is just to survive. So technology-wise, I think we should just go maybe first for the levy troops. And this will cost peer consumption to increase, but on the other hand, it might be a wise investment. Maybe not though. I would rather like, how can we expand it? Let's see. Is it even possible? No. Yeah, sorry if it's the first time I tried it. It's a new system. But the Sassanids, they are apparently our friends, yeah. But they do have a different religion to us. So how are our units? I think we have plenty of units for now, especially since we are kind of under protection. We are not making a huge amount of money. So without further ado, I think that, do we have a governor? Or do we have capital for that? The province. We can't issue these provinces that the governor signed. Oh, wait. Yeah. So who will be our governor? I think our heir should just be the governor for now, probably. Yes. I think that should be fine. Yeah. So at least we can now set an edict. What shall we go? I would like more income if it's possible. Yeah, commercial buildings. But do we have commercial wealth? We have some animals, or let's say from farming we have some wealth, and we have substance, but we do not really have commercial wealth. So that would, I believe, oh, well, let's see. There's also another option. Here we can probably see how much wealth we obtain in detail. This stuff. We get some income. How is it distributed? Is it really only this? Yeah, we also don't really have industrial buildings, I believe. So perhaps it's best actually to just go with the research rate and the sanitation for now. Perhaps that is best. Just have to have a bit more public order and a bit more research speed will not hurt. Okay. And maybe the AI will also offer some trade deals with us. And otherwise we can try to do that next turn. I forgot actually to look whether we probably have a trade agreement with the Sassanids. That is something to check. So again, of course inform me whether you like these Let's Plays, especially of this game now as well. I really appreciate that. Eastern Enlightenment. Governor of this province is defeated. And more coordination is available. But let's see. So, do we have a trade agreement with them? Probably.
The pleasures of my household are yours to enjoy. First, though, the necessary burdens of the...
It would have been strange if we wouldn't have had. Yeah, one of the ideas could be to actually expand towards these areas and take them over. But maybe it's better to just start attacking them and expand that way.
Ready for orders.
So, it seems we are at war actually.
Are you ready
Let's
to
recruit
serve?
2 of these units. Because we will likely try to
A noble
take over
cause
the city,
requires noble men.
we should just have some swordsmen also there.
A man has many faces.
No, we will not hinder them. I do want to keep an eye on the city.
There is honor in service. All men must serve. I will come from the darkness.
Let's see.
It is just a wound. I shall live.
Yeah, that was the risk. Oh well, next turn. So we will now build up the army a bit. And then I think we should just try to take over the settlement. That will be our first objective. I do hope that the Sassanids will not get there before we can. Because otherwise we will have to think of other means to actually expand our territory. Because we are such a privileged state. Okay, so one technology has been completed. Let's see, what route shall we go now? I think we should just go for something civic.
Ready for battle.
For this, we can still recruit more, but how? Yeah, we cannot look into the area anymore. Yeah, perhaps we should.
Our Lord
is
good fighters.
Oh, only 2. Well, I think the better opportunity would actually be to upgrade these, like this,
Ready
and
for
maybe
battle.
recruit some mercenaries along the route. And for now, yeah, perhaps do this. Yeah, I think that's a good solution. We shall march to Mata.
We fight for you, my
I
lord.
see the Sassanids are already there. No, they're not too. I'm afraid it might be that they actually will take that settlement. Let's end the turn. A call to arms. Your ally has declared war on another faction and calls for your help. Well, we will of course aid our ally, if only because we can that way actually achieve more territory. Potentially. It seems that this territory will be occupied by the Sassanids. I think that we can
Ready for battle.
Can we still attack them or not?
Let them cower before our might.
No, we can. Oh well. Maybe we should. Maybe we can still get this settlement. Okay, let's do that. Let's attack them. Let's take over the settlement and the territory. And expand our wealth lands. Because of course we are still a minor faction. And we do need to expand in order to survive, because otherwise we will just remain small, insignificant, weak, and a slave state. So it seems that their settlement is not really that well protected, which I expected. So if we can just conquer it now, it should be easy. Deployment, we even have help. Allies can actually take over the settlement.
Take time to explore the battle user interface. Press buttons and click on graph.
Thank you.
This is their last refuge. Here they make their final stand. I will not reinforcing troops, and not a moment too soon. Nowhere else.
Oh, there are already attacked.
Glory, glory and the spoils. Begin the assault! Spears! Shatter them!
Okay, let's send in the...
Right, men! Spearmen ready for orders! Spears! Engage! Lakhmids scouts! Riders at the double! Fools! Wiser men would flee before our numbers!
I'll say that the AI does seem to react a bit faster now, and a bit more aggressive. I like that.
They are trying to take out our general. Defend him.
Yeah. Hurry up. Catch them. Let's stop all this shooting.
Their general has fallen! Our victory grows ever nearer!
Okay, we already won. Well, they did have only few units, of course. So it's no surprise. I must say that we could have done this with fewer losses, though. That's for sure. These losses are not that huge, and we will be able to recover in combat. No issue there. So in this case, I think I would just, I would just occupy the village.
Ready for further orders.
Yeah, and we have to settle it. Great. Repair that stuff. Here we have stone. I'd like to send it on over here. And we have a new enemy, of course. And what do we have? Do we have actually some buildings that actually produce? Doesn't seem to be. But at least we increased our territorial size. Range for infantry commander. I will go for the increased range. I mean, we also have plenty of cavalry.
How may I serve you?
Let's see. Developers. So at least we have one more territory. And we have another enemy, which I still have to look at. Where is that enemy? Oh, there. And they're attacking the Sassanids. Now I would say, go ahead, weaken them. Because I don't like to remain a puny tributary state for them. And we have actually some water smithing. That would be nice. Let's see. So who are our enemies? They're probably a horde. Probably a horde, yeah. Because I don't see a hostile territory. So, in this case, we can just attack.
At your command. March! Leave none alive!
Just
Waiting for more orders. Ready for battle.
and let's return to the city.
At your command.
So all the buildings have been repaired, so that's great. And we can start developing a new technology. So wealth of agricultural buildings and good aids our commercial, and then we get some caravan watch house. What to choose? Let's go for this one first. Maybe I'm making a mistake. It's only 3 turns. And I'm really interested to see what we can do here. We can actually expand.
There is honor in service.
But how would that work? Would that mean that you have to send an army? or would you have to become a horde or something? So we do have plenty of food. So I think that what we can do now is actually our old capital, or let's say our current capital, do this upgrade. And what we should then do is probably we should disband a couple of units. Which ones are costing us a lot of money? These, they are expensive. 300 for maintenance. But they are also quite good. But they are not mercenaries. Yeah, I do not wish to actually sell anyone. Well, maybe, yeah. Can we, which ones can we recruit actually?
My lord.
We can recruit these Armenian slingers. Why are they so expensive? Well, let's just get rid of these.
Ready for orders.
Guys. That should be enough for now. At least we are having a positive balance. And what we can then do at some point is perhaps we can increase the. Let's just try this one. Trade and industry, and perhaps we can then also
ready for battle.
Do something soon after we have finished the upgrade for the city. So for them, I think that for this force it could be an interesting idea to yeah. I think we should go down this route. And yeah, self-sufficient. That sounds good for us. So we have reduced up the cost. And of course we also have the faction politics now, which we should take into consideration. Okay, good omen. While walking in the wilderness, a young traveler claims to have seen a vision. +2 public order. Okay, I will take that. A rank gains. Diligence and duty have paid off. This character has increased in rank. Okay, so that's my governor. Good. So we can also upgrade him, and of course we changed edict. So I think that he has actually, yeah, true. So for him, we can go Viceroy, and then we can go this Overseer. That would be a nice one for him. That would reduce the construction costs as well. Yeah, what we can do
How
here,
may I serve you?
I really don't get it. How we should be able to do this.
I am no one.
Absolutely not. Let's also start scouting ahead.
On the move. This seems fine. Yeah, there's not really much that we can do now besides just continue to progress a bit. I mean, the other faction that we were at war with due to the Sassanids was a hoarding faction, so I don't see a real reason to actually start attacking them seriously. And we are now, of course, at the borders of the Eastern Roman Empire. But I'm not so sure. We should also send a spy to them to see how weak they are, or whether they are weak at all. Okay, so they have been destroyed as well by our Sassanid allies.
Okay, so the Eastern Roman Empire is now at war with the Gargamentians.
A man has many faces, treading softly.
And let's see. How's the situation here?
Your orders, my lord.
Carrying information. Two buildings. They're good Christians. A very small garrison. But I'm afraid we cannot declare war for them. We would like to do that.
Speak if you
No,
must.
we cannot. Because we are, of course, a tributary state. So we are not really able to do anything.
Come, my friend,
We can
speak. We are men of words, and so, sir,
let's try with them first.
I greet you as befits your reputation. Now, friend, speak plainly, so that we may fall to haggling.
They don't want to accept it. Okay, what we can do then is maybe make a small payment. A small payment. 500. No, they're still objecting. Let's increase it then towards 800. Oh wait, offer. No, they're still rejecting. So I'm not going much further up than to 1,000. That's it. I'm not going to pay more. No, well then nothing it is. I'm going to take pay for 10 turns of in order to break even.
I am no one.
Just send a spy northwards. And I'm really interested in seeing that desolate place. What to do there. I don't dare actually to
Ready
move
for
our army
orders.
yet. But also, if you if you have any suggestions or comments about this entire playthrough, please mention them. Okay, what happens here? Then I can, of course, learn more of how other people play this game. The allies declare war non-faction. So you help. Okay, so we are now at war with the Eastern Roman Empire. Okay. Well, let's enter the war on the side of our supposed to be ally. So we're now at war with the Roman Empire. And we can start actually to, of course, take some land of them. Yeah, taking land. Okay, well, no. Household gates. Yeah,
At your command.
I'd like to see how this works. So, +5. Let's not increase it now. Let's make it an infantry commander. And maybe also cavalry commander. Okay, so our technology is also finished. We can now go a bit more for the commercial
Ready for orders.
versions.
My
And what
lord.
we can do, of course, now we have some intel. This is the most nearby settlement. I would like to see how well defended
I am
it is.
eager to serve.
So it has 2 buildings and 4 civitas. And a ready field. And a garrison. Very small garrison. We should be able to
We fight
easily
for you,
take
my
that
lord.
settlement. Especially if we order just some mercenaries. They are affordable. Let's hire them. Afford that.
We
And
take
let's
this
just
settlement
attack.
for you, my lord. Besieging settlement.
more than enough. So what we shall do now is we just make ladders.
Let them cower before our might!
Should be done next turn. Yeah, then public order, of course, is decreasing fast over here. However, we do have control for this one.
I am no one. Treading softly. That is all.
And also what I would like to know is whether you guys like actually the longer or shorter versions of these playthroughs. I'm always in doubt whether to do like 30 minutes episodes or actually longer, like 1 or 2 hours. Personally, I prefer the longer versions. Because yeah, well, then I do not have to make breaks in between of my videos and I can just keep on recording. Okay, that's the edict. This property is experiencing unusual seasonal conditions. Military investments. Okay, so yeah, we now have a sieging force that is capable
To victory! Laying
of taking the
siege to
city.
the settlement!
I'm not going to play out this one. I think it should be fairly easy to win. Let's go for the battle stance. And in this case we will just occupy the settlement. I think we should just maintain a kind of relationship of, yeah, well, not brutality, let me put it like that. I mean, we are a Christian kind of faction, so shouldn't be behaving like pagans. And the Eastern Roman Empire does seem pretty weak, I would say. I do hope that if we can capture the entire region here, the Palestinia region, we should be able to be in a pretty good initial condition. So next turn we will finish that one. But public order here is going to be a bit difficult to manage. Why is it also so low? What is affecting that? Religious differences, taxes, especially religious differences. I cannot really afford another army. Let's just continue. We need to appoint a governor. I think we can be governor. Oh yeah, we also of course need to make sure that we do some faction politics. So I should actually start looking for a consort for my heir. So that we at least keep the dynasty alive. That's also important. Well, actually, it's very important. Okay. So the construction is complete. Village. For most people, a village is their whole world. Yeah, back in those days, it was of course very logical that people just stayed in one place all the time. And we have a food shortage in Palestine. That's not great.
At your command.
I think we can actually again remove these 2 mercenary units. So
We fight for
our
you, my
upkeep
lord.
is a bit reduced. And I don't know how the garrison is doing here. It's not government.
Ready for orders.
Might be an idea to move
Get
them
to it,
out.
man.
back to this
My lord.
area. Let's just do this. Because it will also, of course, increase our garrison. But we are a bit overextending now. I don't believe that we can actually do much more at the moment. Maybe we should also do this to reduce the religious differences. Okay, so they're moving something around, an army, I believe. Yeah. Pretty decent sized one as well. I will send my spy to that army next turn. Oh yeah, and we still have to do that faction politics thing. Yeah, I know that the rebellion is
All
in
men
it.
must serve. There is honor in service. I will call forth the power of the Jinn. My humble apologies, my lord. At your service.
The only fails as far.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, so we might actually have a rebellion on our hands in that territory. Just to go. We should now go just for the military ones. That's probably what we do here. Oh, again, faction politics. Oh, there we have the rebel army now. I might actually send in the army from Manta, to Nova, Traiana, Ostra. Destroy that rebel army. And it seems that the Eastern Roman Empire also is mobilizing more and more troops. Not a surprise. But I do hope that at least they will put their attention mostly to the Sassanid Empire and not towards me.
We fight for you, my lord. For honor and great glory!
Let's destroy them.
Advance!
Well, I would say they are
You
now the
call this a
Romans their
garrison?
issue. So, they're out of my territory. But this, we might also face a rebellion here now next turn. I do hope that at least our garrison is good. Yeah, the garrison is much stronger, especially this one. It should be not a huge issue, I hope. At least not for our current
Ready for
mobilized army.
orders.
And once it's there. Oh yeah, faction politics. Let's have a look at this. So how does this work? So we have secure loyalty. I don't know whether we do not really have a disloyal character currently. Diminished popularity, no. Adopt, no. Vessel funds. Attempt to supplement the war chests through dishonesty and creative accounting. So how much influence do we actually have? Is that this? Yeah. Gather support, seek support amongst the elite, thereby strengthening your control of the political situation, seek why. So for him, it would actually be very good to seek a wife, but maybe, just maybe, let me save here, we can actually create a diplomatical solution for that. Because I saw
Please
here
be
arrange
seated
marriage.
and take wine to cool the head before we hit the day with words.
Truish. Personal influence. Less authority. And more chance of illegitimate children. But she is, of course, a royal, part of her royal family.
Welcome, friend.
They-
Welcome.
Not.
Come, sit. In
Assassinate.
greetings, my friend. Greetings. Be welcome.
Petropatine.
You have my greetings, most excellent friend. Come, my friend.
Might actually be you cannot actually create
I greet you as befit.
any diplomatic relation with not a neutral.
My friend,
Okay, let's try
you
this.
honor this place with your arrival.
Apparently we
I,
are
your
not
humble
so
servant in
comfortable
matters
with
of
that.
diplomacy, await your words.
Oh, let me try that. Okay. So what we will then do, is we'll go this route, supply, and for him, some. Let me try this. I'm interested to see how this works. Yeah, so we have a rebel army there now as well. Okay, already attacking. So we do have to defend now. What shall we do? Sally forth or just? I think we should just defend inside the center. Let's do that. I didn't expect that they would actually turn out to be pretty decent right from the start. Luckily, we have a pretty strong garrison there. We should be able to handle them if I do not make some stupid mistake. And so we could put down one blockade, so they will arrive from that direction. So what I do not want is that they will cross here, I think. Want to preserve the flank. And besides that, I think we can just push ahead and try to hold them here as much as possible.
Lakhmids scouts!
And cavalry we can just here, I think. And then we have some archers, and we have some swordsmen.
Kurdish archers!
Yeah, we can always, I believe, retreat towards here, but we should perhaps. Maybe this is a huge mistake, I don't know, in this game yet, but we should perhaps just try this.
Fire at will for missiles can be toggled on or off. Keeping it toggled off will help preserve ammunition, but then your units or ships will only fire when specifically ordered.
The enemy stands at the gates of our great city, ready to unleash slaughter. But of courage, men, our people, our gods are with us. Our enemy will break on these walls, and we will drive them back.
Oh, they're firing at us. Yeah, that I kind of expected. Perhaps we should. Oh, we should retreat a bit.
We have sighted the enemy.
There's too many casualties.
Lakhmids scout. Spears. Kurdish archers. Fill the skies. Find the ground. Attack, warriors of the desert. Kurdish artillery.
Just attack them.
Quick march.
Come on.
Raiders. Practicals. Mountain skirmishers. Riders and bots. Spears. Kurdish archers. Mother. Our aim is true. Fill the skies! Riders at the double! Forward! Orders, my lord! Kurdish archers! Find the ground! Our general is being attacked! Keep
Yeah.
him alive!
I know. We shall just try to get some cavalry in there.
My lord!
Okay, they're running a bit now.
Fire!
We should actually.
Mounted skirmishers!
Pressing the melee button locks the selected melee-capable units into melee mode. All attack
pursue them.
orders will result in a hand-to-hand attack until you click on it again.
Warriors of the desert! Missiles ready! Lakhmid scouts! Quickly now! Kurdish archers! Find the ground! Spears! Their general is dead! A lethal
Great.
blow! Charge!
Now let's hope that at least our cavalry can remain alive, or at least our general can.
Engage! Kurdish archers!
Firing.
Mounted skirmishers!
Get those catapults as well. Yeah, they're running. We have them now.
A glorious victory will soon be yours!
We shall just continue to fight and get all their troops, as many as possible, as prisoners, so that they cannot attack us again. Because otherwise they would just recover and it will be another annoyance for the remainder of a couple of turns. At least the general is dead. Well, the rest should be no issue. Or we cannot catch them.
Raiders!
I would like a couple more these to be dead to be sure that at least their unit disappears. This should be fine. Should be fine. It was pretty close. I get that. On the other hand, we did only lose like 400, 500-ish units. They lost almost everything. we did actually pretty well still. Then we can do either replenish the forces. Yeah, maybe we should do that. A worthy bride. The bride seems suitable. Will her intended accept the choice you have made for him? I think that's it. I think that's good. And we have appropriate funds. Well, that's not a lot, I would say.
Ready for battle.
So impressed by that. But now we have the issue of this stupid rebel army that we cannot get rid of currently. I should repair this. But, so we either have to create a new army, a small one, to actually keep things quiet. Maybe we should just do that. Okay, who to compose? Warrior. Taskmaster. Do it like a particularly loyal person. I think he should just do it.
We fight for you, my lord.
Then we just put in what these. Something.
Our lord needs good fighters. A noble cause requires noble men. Are you ready to serve?
Something like this thing.
Come join our ranks.
Should be fine. Then we at least it will cost us decent amount of money, but at least then we will be able to keep the profits under control. As we did actually quite well. Overseer. I think we should just mark perhaps. No, it should be. Next turn. And we should have plenty more units in that single small army to be able to actually destroy the rebel force there. And also keep the province a bit better under control. Because we're currently a bit overextended, considering that we don't have a huge amount of funds. And it seems that the enemy is now on the move. They're at Mesa. And one tactic would be to start to delay them. I'm not so sure whether they will actually move into the room. But it could be. Could try to reclaim the Palestinian area. It seems to me that they just killed themselves.
At your command.
So we have this small army remaining, and that shall be just I might actually deploy them over here.
At your service. I go. There is honor in service. I will come from the darkness. Just a wound, my
That
lord.
agent is really useless.
At your command. We fight for you, my lord. Ready for orders.
Okay. Maybe you should also get more things. How much does this cost? 3,000. I will just wait a bit. Let's see what this does. We are starting operating with that one.
Ready for battle.
So it seems the Saxons are busy with Romans, and one seems to be keeping us leaving us alone. So we're already happy with that. Because if the Romans would march 2 armies against us, then we would like looks very good. And that's something we will want. But that's why I like the game. I mean, I'm very familiar with the Total War games in general, so it's a bit more of the same, but still the setting is nice. Does he have it? He doesn't even have it. There's also something we actually have to change. At least we should have more on this
At
one.
your command. We fight for you, my lord.
So we can move quickly. Do we still have our agent somewhere? Or not at all? Yeah, we should have him. Yeah, probably some people are thinking like, yeah, why don't we do more? Why don't we attack more? Well, to be honest, because our public order is so low. So we cannot really actually do a lot unless we operate the rebels. Of course, we can way easily defeat them, but on the other hand, it's like whacking a mole constantly, and I don't like to do that. So, but we could maybe start looting some places here. Yeah, that's a possibility. Perhaps with that smaller army, we can try that. Still, what you see here, get to do huge battle. Well, I think that we should leave this battle for next time. So, if you want to see how this will play out, please just subscribe, like, and say so in the comments, and you will be notified when the next video will actually be uploaded. With that, I would like to leave you all, and see you again next time.